I have been involved with Contact for the Future Fires programme, which supported me to run a project in the community, and that's working with people with mental health issues, and I deliver art workshops for them. So that's for people that find it really hard to access art groups and things that are going on in the community. I kind of identified a need for that because there's a lot of stuff in Manchester, but some people just simply can't get there. They haven't got, the confidence or, the motivation to get there. So the project was kind of, just accessing those people, really.
So how did you become involved in the agency?
Steve actually emailed me about the job. I'd kind of was in and out of the office at Contact, so he was aware of my project, and we'd met really, really briefly, but it wasn't to do with the agency. It was more my connections with Contact through the Future Fires programme, and I guess he just thought I'd be good for the role, I don't know, and sent me an email, researched it, and I was just like, this sounds awesome, this sounds really, really good. I suppose we've all been there, we've all done it, we've all experienced it, we've all set up projects, run projects, so it's kind of having that first-hand experience to be able to deliver something like this, really. And also that passion about working with young people or working, just with people in general, to be honest with you. You couldn't really have like a business person come in and do it because they just wouldn't, they would be able to, give you all the business terms and tell you all that sort of stuff, but they can't relate in the same sort of way in a kind of, in a more creative level, I suppose. But I think it's just more about, just first-hand experience, and we've all had that. So, and then used our creative expertise to access communities or, access different people. My contribution is a project producer, so that's just kind of just being there whenever whenever she's got any questions, just being available for that. But obviously, Rosemary is very self-motivated, so it's just kind of linking up a few of the dots if she needs a bit of help. But fortunately for me, she's she's really easy to work with, really driven. So it's just about supporting her when anything comes up, really. When Rosemary got her flyer done with a graphic designer, just meeting with her and giving her the flyers, she was just really, really excited to see them and give them out. That was really, really nice moment, because then that kind of made it feel really real, like this is happening, there's dates on this, now this has got to happen now, so that was really, really good. And then I suppose the first workshop was just like it was just like an incredible moment to just watch her facilitate. It was just unreal, like just complete and utter, like natural. It just seemed as if she'd done it a million times over, and I just felt this like a proud mother, I suppose, just watching, and I was just like making notes like about all the really positive things that she'd done. That was a really, really good moment.
Have you been in all the sessions?
Yeah.
And what's it been like as the process has gone on?
Yeah,
because numbers have grown, haven't they?
Yeah, numbers have grown. Well, it's kind of fluctuated quite a lot, but it's just really brilliant to see the way Rosemary works and the way she deals with certain situations. Silly thing happened in the last workshop. There's a few young girls that came, and they had an argument or something, and one of them like stormed off, and Rosemary, I wasn't there, but she went out and spoke to her and got her to come back in, and just little things like this, as little hurdles that kind of occur, and she just deals with them brilliantly. I'd love to be part of the first cycle, and then just kind of just get to know everybody's projects and see how they learn and develop, and how their projects, how they kind of start, and then by the end of it, up until their pitch, like when they've got to do the pitch, I can imagine it's really, really nerve-wracking time for everybody. But obviously you would have spent like that 3 months kind of supporting them to finalise their ideas, and yeah, just being a part of that, I think would be great. So that's what I really like about Contact as a theatre. It's not just that, because if it was, I wouldn't have been able to do anything with them, because it's just not what I do. And yeah, that's just really, really interesting. They've got all these kind of different projects, all these different avenues running alongside what actually takes place inside Contact Theatre as well. So for theatres, yeah, I guess it's important, but I think just any sort of creative organisation, I think it's really, really important, because you know, it can really attract people that have been to theatre school or been to art school and things like that, and it's not actually allowing people that haven't gone through that formal education, that it's not really allowing them to kind of access the different projects and things like that. And I think it's just about making people feel comfortable that they can be a part of that, because I work, not work with, but I'm kind of part of a collective at the Whitworth, and one of the things we're trying to do there is to get like young people into the gallery, but it's really hard because they just don't feel comfortable. They don't feel like they have ownership over it. So I think it's really good, like that Contact and other arts organisations access that and find a way to like harness people feeling comfortable and being able to use their skills, but they haven't necessarily been in formal education. For example, like Rosemary's completely self-taught with her sewing. When I first met her, assumed that she'd been doing it at college, and she hadn't. She just got a sewing machine and taught herself at home. So that wouldn't really be able to happen if there wasn't projects like this, because you would never meet those people. It would all be for people that have been, you know, through formal education. It's been a great experience because I've never really worked with young people before. The area that I work is normally is with people with mental health issues, but it's mainly adults that I work with. But I would like to work with young people as well. So it's been a great experience for me, and it's just a really great dynamic to work with young people. But it's, you know, I was quite nervous about it to begin with, because it's just not what I've ever done before, and yeah, just absolutely just love working with young people, and it's kind of made me feel really comfortable to be able to do that, and it's opened up that I do want to do this and carry on doing it, but kind of harnessing it for what I work with mental health, and trying to, yeah.